again this evening. I know you're gonna let him blow your pants off again. Oh, now it's 8:30. You'll be late. Oh, but saying that you're
Yeah, I didn't realize this until I got home and was watching like CNN. Motel 6s, dudes rent them out, cook meth in them. Dude, straight up on the news. Like, this is what's going on in your hotel. Dude, I was like, no wonder I had so much energy.
Sometimes they'd be just like shady hotels, like condom wrappers, or find like a little druggy bag in your room or something.
We had cockroaches in our room every night. Cockroaches threw us out of the room one night. We walk in, we look at them, we're looking at them like, what are you doing here? They're looking at us like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Those little Motel 6 rooms became our home because you walked in and the desk was always the same. You had your little spot and it was like that every time. So that was kind of cool. We just lived in a shitty house.
It keeps people from straying away from the group. It keeps the group together because there is no distractions, and there isn't shit but a gas station maybe around you. Hotel 6 is good, you know, like Ty had us up at 10, out by 11, Cracker Barrel by 12, skating by 1. It was intense.
And we'd be out late. We'd stay out till 2 or 3 with the generators.
The thing that makes a Motel 6 trip productive is just trap everybody. No way out. You are in the van. You're not going anywhere. You're not going back to the motel. Because unless you call a cab and you can figure out how to get back there, you are stuck all day with 10, 15 other skateboarders. You go from spot to spot to spot to spot to spot. After a while, you get tired of sitting there and you want to stand up, you want to stretch your legs, you want to skate a little bit. Pretty much it's productive out of just lack of options. You're either going to be sitting on your ass complaining or you're going to be rolling around like trying to figure out what you could do with that spot.
You eat, sleep, drink, shit, skate together, and that's it.
You're getting tired, you're getting sore, you're in the sun sometimes.
It doesn't matter how tired you are, how sore you are, just drink a lot of water, hydrate, go to sleep, wake up, do some Carol stretches, get in the car, go to Starbucks, and go through the list of spots. Let's go handle our biz and try to keep that PMA up.
It's Groundhog Day for a month straight.
It wasn't like a big shock to me that we're like, you know, we're grinding it out pretty hard. As much hell as it was, people were getting footage.
The main dudes that I really noticed that were just on fire were Guy Mariano and Mark Johnson at all times. No matter where we went, no matter what spot we went to, it was going down.
There would be a time when you're on a trip in like a different city or something when it's just like you're battling this trick, right? And you know that you're only gonna be there for one day. So it's now or never.
Guy Mariano was, dude, straight soldier, dude, just like Mark.
There was always like that backup from Guy, always encouragement. He was either skating it with you or, you know, a little pat on the back or like a pep talk and you want to give up and he's just like, no, you gotta, you have to do this.
You know, we're just getting ready to go to war, man. It can get to the point where, like, you know, sometimes some of the guys, like, we would try a trick for, like, you know, 3 hours, and it's just like, you know, you've just, like, sweated out everything you could sweat out, and you're just, like, running on E. It's amazing, like, you know, and you've seen it with Mark, like, with the willpower. It's like he won't give up. He will not give up, and it's like, you know, and that was a funny thing with people wanted to put that on to, like, Ty sometimes and be like, is Ty pushing Mark? It's like, no, Mark pushes himself by himself. After 5 hours of Mark trying that trick in Atlanta, some people didn't know if it was like safe for him to even be like rolling on the board towards that metal obstacle.
It's just sketchy. You've been trying it for I don't know how long, and then there's that little thing at the end, and he almost pretty much twisted his ankle like 3 or 4 times. And it was just like, one of these times is gonna be a bad one.
When I saw him walking back like this, like all tired, like I was like, fuck, he's not gonna make it.
Mark was that guy for like our team, you know what I mean? The one that never quit and the one that always got it. And if Mark stepped up to try a trick, he was gonna land it.
Let's finish this video together, dude.
Yeah, Mark. One time we were eating inside this restaurant and these people came in, they're like, hey, is that your white van out there? Like there's some like creepy dude, he's out there standing by it. Like, you know, I think he's gonna break into it. So like we all, like a couple dudes jump up and we all go out and look out there and it's like Rob sitting by the van, like smoking a cigarette and like, we just start laughing. We're like clean yourself up, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like people think they're trying to break into the van out there.
Being a skateboarder, a lot of your balance muscles are on the outside of your legs and they get really tight. So I got this like foam thing that I kind of lay on, and it's like, it supposedly lengthens out your IT band.
A foam roller is like, it's like a piece of foam. It's like, his is like that long, that round, you know what I mean? It's just a tube.
Well, and his foam roller, he's just, you know, he blew out his knee. And so part of the rehab is the foam roller, which you roll on the side of your leg right here, which it's called the IT band.
Dude, fucking IT band's all fucked up. What are you talking about?
After him having to go through knee surgery, he needed the foam roller in order to warm up to skate.
Looks like he's trying to like, I don't know, make pizza dough with his leg or something.
Dude, he would break the foam roller out anywhere.
He'll foam roll on the dirtiest, like blacktop parking lot hot. Who cares? So I mean, it's white foam, but it's become like the dingiest thing ever. When finding a proper location for foam rolling, I'm basically looking for like a lawn without condoms, hypodermic needles, crack pipes, spit, chew, anything. Pretty much anywhere that doesn't have any of that works just fine. This is fine. I could do this. This is AIDS-free. Hep C, doubt it. And so it just became this just joke, because he's always like, he's on his foam roller, but he's like smoking a cigarette on a foam roller. Like, you know, he's harming himself one way, but he's like trying to help himself in the other way at the same time. It just makes no sense.
Every tour he was on, he had the foam roller, the same one, and he'd roll on the ground. By like the second tour or something, and he showed up with it, and it's the same foam roller, and he rolls on the ground, so it gets dirty, you know what I mean? The thing's like dirty. Sometimes people would like hide it, and he'd be like bummed, like, dude, no, like, I need that thing.
You can't fuck with a foam roller. He gets really bent out of shape if you fuck with a foam roller.
Can I tell you the first time I seen the roller? It was after I was trying that nollie heel over the bump, and I'm pretty sure he offered me to use it. Like, come on, roll it out, man. Roll it out. You just need to roll it out. And he like got on it, and he's just like doing his little thing on it. It's so funny, dude. I'm like, what is this, dude?
It actually really works, but when you bring it on a Motel 6 trip, you're gonna catch some grief.
I just remember Rob was like, he was rolling pretty dirty on some of those trips. It was like, he'd like skate super hard all day and like keep that same shirt on. It would just be like filthy, dirty black, and the crazy dickies, like super dirty, like with flip-flops on and foot spray all over him.
His whole station in that van was by far the most, like, the gnarliest thing. He should have totally been quarantined off. He's got bottles of piss. You know, if he's not smoking in the van, he's like spit and chaw or gnarliest athlete's foot spray and a dirty foam roller, and just all on the station and shotgun. It's so disgusting.
On a Motel 6, people would be like, you're eating gas station food all the time, you're just throwing the trash on the floor, you don't care. People are like pissing in bottles, you know, you're taking shits outdoors at skate spots, and you're just like living like an animal. And then it's like, you get home off of Motel 6 and it's like, you pull into a gas station, you come out with this big bag of food and you're like, what am I doing? Like, I'm at home. I don't eat like this. You gotta learn to kind of become human again. I remember one time with Rob Welsh, we were in Santa Cruz And we're in this like, you know, nice like neighborhood, and he's like in his car peeing in a bottle and like dumping it out the window. And we're like, dude, we're not in the Midwest. We're not in some crazy town. We're like in a beautiful city. It's like, let that go. Like, that's Motel 6 shit.